I am the real John Kennedy Jr., and I got a little story to tell you. It's one of the better stories, but it's not that good of a story because it's a sad story. But when you're in the military, you do what you're told. And the thing is, I was never in the military. I was, but there's no records of it. I can't go to the VA hospital. I never got paid. But we got dropped off by helicopter, and we packed in all day. The next day, we showed up on the top of a hill, and down at the bottom of that hill, there was a river, a little village, and I was ordered to go do some reconnaissance on that little village. I was told where to go get in the river, and I just did what I was told. I went down and got in the river, and I started floating down to the village, and there was some bamboo to my right. There was a boat dock in front of me, and I was trying to stay as low in the water as I possibly could. The minute I put my hand up on that boat dock, I had a gun to my head. I was drug up on that boat dock by two men. They grabbed me by each arm, and they drugged me probably about 20 feet. And there were some bamboo cells, jail cells, in that river. They were placed in that river where you couldn't touch the bottom with your feet. And it was about a 4x4 cell, maybe a little bigger, just bamboo spikes. They threw me in one of those cells. My back landed on the bamboo. Very painful. The soldier that was to my left, I couldn't really see him, but I could hear him crying in pain. There was two soldiers to my right. The soldier that was crying in pain, a soldier walked up to him, put a gun to his head, and shot him in the head. The water turned red. I totally lost it. I started to cry. The soldier to my right told me I better shut up or I would be next. I put my face in the water so I couldn't be heard. A gun got stuck to my head, and I thought my days were over. I thought I was too young to die. The soldier to my right told me he didn't think he was going to make it much longer. I told him to swim over towards me. I put my arms through the bamboo, putting my arms under his arms to hold him afloat. The next thing, I kept whispering to him, "They'll come for us. They'll come for us." Hours and hours went by. I kept saying, "We'll come." He never responded. Nightfall came. My body was numb. My arms were numb. I was in shock. I kept saying, "They'll come. They'll come." They called our artillery fire in on that village, and the boat dock was hit. I was blown through the water, out of the cell. I remember somebody grabbing me by the shirt and pulling me on the shore. A few minutes later, somebody was yelling, "We weren't ever here." I was deaf from the explosion. People, we did try to save POWs. Some didn't come back alive. We were in Cambodia, a place we weren't supposed to be. I'm John Kennedy Jr., sharing my story. God bless America.